Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to make our first drum pattern in Studio One. This isn't going to be a very long tutorial because I know you guys, you want to get at it, right? Cool. So we're going to head to our instrumental panel and we're going to use our drum machine. Next I'm going to use what I custom using with you guys, which is the Cymatic pack. I'm going to use the clean kick, and next I'm going to find me my snare, right? Cool. Again guys, well, if you're not really familiar with my tutorials, in the mixer section what happens is that the impact or the drum machine, the native drum machine of Studio One, usually creates one channel to separate this out so that we can lower the volume because it's going to be extremely loud. We have to head over to this dual, I think what I mean is stereo, and we separate it into its own stereo channel, right? So that's what we just did there. So now I could adjust the volume separately, right? Next we want to create a bar, or what I'm going to do is create two bars, because in trap, well actually first before we create those bars, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to raise the tempo into a more trap territory, right? Now without setting into 140 BPM, that's going to be really fast, so we're going to need to spread out the beat into two bars so it doesn't really sound awkward, right? So let's loop this, put on our loop, and next what we would want to do is convert this into our chords, right? Now I like to separate this. Right, now again we cannot build this beat in one bar because it's gonna sound weird, so we're gonna stretch this out, right? So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and to get it to go over into the other bar, I'm gonna need to switch this into 32. All right, so let's start building this, right? So now I'm gonna count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now the snare, which is this one, usually lives on the 3 and the 7, right? So by doing that we start to get our trap patterns. Now again we can move it, but on a very rare occasion that does that move. So now this is going to be a very basic pattern. We're going to get into more complex trap drum patterns and how to actually create your own unique patterns and where to place stuff, so that you don't have to buy plugins. That is what my course is going to be all about, showing you how to actually do things and understand why and where things are placed, where it's supposed to be placed. Guys, if you want to be on the mailing list when that drops this year, do let me know, right? So firstly we're going to start on the 1, and I'm going to put the second kit on the and of 2, right? And it's going to start off like this. And that could be a big deal, guys, but let's add a little more vibes to it. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna put on the end of 6, and I'll put one on the end of 7, let's see how if we put it on 8 it sounds. And there you have it, guys. Simple like that, no fuss, no fight. You have just learned to make your first trap beat in Studio One, guys. And now it's just for you to start to add your melodies and the counter melodies and whatever little personal preference or specific things that you like to hear to really make your beat stand out. Now trap is not a very complicated genre, so I think it's a really good way to start to learn to layer stuff. Alright guys, that's it for our tutorial. I am Kern Scott, Impressive Media Solutions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and we out.